Hi, I'm Rhiannon Jerch, and I'm an economist and an assistant professor here in the Department of Agricultural and Applied Economics at the University of Wisconsin-Madison. I'm also an affiliate of the Water at UW-Madison initiative. I study infrastructure and public goods and how the availability and quality of public goods, be it public transit, water infrastructure, or public parks, shapes the growth of cities and communities. So public goods like water infrastructure or transit are interesting to economists because they usually operate outside of the sphere of private competitive markets. So you can go to the store or go online and buy a t-shirt, but you cannot go to a store and buy, for instance, a treatment plant to clean your wastewater or a subway system to take you to work. So this means that public goods are often susceptible to underinvestment or free rider problems. So in my research, I want to understand how urban growth is affected by changes in these types of infrastructure and large-scale public goods. So for instance, does a city attract more residents when it improves the efficiency of its public transit? Does a regional community attract more people when it creates a public park? And how long do those impacts last? One of the projects I'm working on right now is to understand how building and installing wastewater treatment under the 1972 Clean Water Act affected city finances and growth. So while a treatment plant itself might not be something typically people often think about, improvements to water quality, amenity improvements along riverfronts, or changes to your water bill and taxes are things that people that are more salient to people and things that people could actually respond to. So in this vein, I'm also studying how instances of urban water pollution in cities occurring from overflows of city sewers affect health and sorting. So that is what types of people live where. Most U.S. cities, at least those in the northeast of the U.S., still operate on the sewer lines that were put in the ground over 200 years ago, before we knew much about water biochemistry or disease. So I'm interested in understanding how exposure to surface water pollution within cities differs across demographics. So that is, are lower income people priced out of cleaner, healthier locations today? And was this more true throughout history? I'm also interested in knowing to what extent federal regulation, like the Clean Water Act, can correct for disparities in exposure to these types of pollutants.